Hello,
Hey, Mission Vista.
Hi, Mission Vista.
Hey,
Hey,
Timberwolves.
everyone.
We're your counseling team back with another episode of Wellness with Your Counselors. Remember that May is Mental Health Awareness Month. On today's Wellness with Your Counselors, let's talk about connecting with and supporting others. Mr. Kramer, can you talk to us a little bit about the importance of connecting and supporting with those who matter to us?
Yep. Well, thanks, Mr. Shavern. That's always critical to stay in touch with people, especially at the times with right now where you feel like socially distant, but you keep wanting to engage, and that's important. It's also important to know that 1 out of 5 people, they're going to experience a diagnosable mental health condition in their lives. And then 5 out of 5, which is like everybody, will go through a challenging time that affects their mental health, which could be a lot like what's going on right now. Yep. There are simple things that every person can do or say to help people in their lives who are struggling to get through these tough times, and not just, themselves or families, but even personally taking a look at your own situation.
Thank you, Mr. Kramer. I know this time is trying for a lot of us. Miss Kenny, do you have any tips on how we can go about supporting others?
Definitely. One of the first things you can do is ask if somebody needs help, or ask for help yourself. It can sometimes be tempting to assume that it would be helpful to help someone who is struggling, but it's also better to ask them what exactly they need from you. So if you ask and get a response, something like, nothing, I'm fine, offer up a few suggestions for things you would be willing to do without being too pushy. Be aware that everybody has different ways of dealing with things, and sometimes we need a little bit more prodding in a kind, loving way to get that support that we need. And for instance, some things that you can do is sit with your friend via Zoom or, for Facebook Messenger or FaceTime, watch a movie together, have a little dance party, eat a meal together, do something to reach out, or just do a kind gesture of dropping stuff off a nice note at their door. Whatever you can do to kind of let them know that you're there for them. And again, this could be a friend that's outside yourself, and helping them might help you as well. I know we're in times of, where we're all stuck in place and we're feeling isolated, but it's good to reach out in any way that you can.
All right, great. Thanks for those tips. Shout out to all those TikTokers out there that are putting on dance parties. So thank you for the guidance, Ms. Kenny. If viewers want more information or tips, where could they go for more information, Ms. Parley?
So we've been pushing out some information the last couple weeks with this Mental Health Awareness Month. And all of those resources have been in the same place. So one easy place for you guys to find, and that's the Mental Health of America website. So there's a couple things that we're going to be linking here in the bottom of this video today, in addition to the email that we're sending home. The first thing is a fact sheet to help you figure out how you can best support others. So we're going to be able to help you. This guide helps you learn how to support others and how to start conversations. We know that sometimes when we need to have those difficult conversations, or if it's that touchy subject and you want to make sure things are right, you just don't know what words to say, this guide gives you some prompts there of how to start those conversations, and you just fill in to make it personal to you. The next thing that we're sending you is a guide that will help you figure out how to connect with others. And on this sheet, it brings focus to the importance of connections we make with other people that will help enrich their lives and get us through these tough times. So 2 really awesome resources for you guys to be able to look through. And thirdly, we always recommend you going to the Mental Health of America website to look at the tips or tools to thrive during this time, because there's way more information there, whether you are hopefully, like you're doing this week, supporting somebody else, or if you need support yourself.
Thank you so much for those resources, Ms. Parley. They look awesome. With that being said, I challenge you to do something kind this week for someone else without the expectation of anything in return. So go out there and attempt our kindness challenge for the week. Mr. Kramer, any last reminders before we are done today?
Sure thing. So yeah, I like that idea of random acts of kindness, So So before we sign off, I just want to remind you to submit your questions to the MVHS counseling website. You guys did awesome last week, and we picked out a lot of those questions and we were able to answer them and get the information back out to you guys. We don't want to keep you in the dark about things. We're going to address as much as we can. So we're going to be pushing out another Q&A with special guests this Thursday, highlighting information about the upcoming weeks and the exciting end of year celebrations.
All right, guys. We're going to link all of these websites and all of these resources down below in the details. So make sure to look in the details below for more information. Feel free to subscribe to our channel as we're pushing out more videos and more information. But that's it for us today. And we want to remind you to continue being the best version of yourself and continue to be the change. We love you, Timberwolves.
Love you, Timberwolves. We miss
Take care,
you.
guys.
Love you, T-Wolves.
Yep.
Bye. Reach out
good.
to
Do
someone
well.
today, this week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.